I said, what? No give am the what? You want make it choke me? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button if you've not yet done that. Also, do not forget to like, share, and comment. Okay, please leave a comment on this. I would appreciate that. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about when my phone got stolen. And I know that is a sober topic that requires a sober demeanor, but I honestly cannot afford to do that right now. I'm over it. Okay, I'm totally over it, and I just decided to share it on here just so that we do not make the same mistakes that I made. Because I definitely am not repeating my mistakes, so I just do not want you to make those mistakes in the first place. Okay, let's get into this video. So it was this blessed Friday. My mom actually asked me to help her out with some shopping, and as the good daughter that I am, I knew I had to. It was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. So I stay on the island and my parents stay on the mainland, and so I left the island and I went down to the mainland to help her out. And when we were done, she was pleading. She was like I should come back with her home so that I would sleep at their place and then I could go back to my place the next morning. I was like, no, I had to stay at mine because I had stuff to do the next morning. So I then booked my taxi, and when he came, I left actually. So my battery was very low, but when we got to Oshodi and Tony, there was a lot of traffic. So I had to bring out my phone and check how long the traffic was going to last on Google Map. And I was like, I'm against traffic. I mean, it's a Friday. I'm going to the island from the mainland. That should be against traffic. So I did not understand why the traffic was terrible. So I kept checking my phone. Was telling me, keep your phone, because you know, my battery was low actually, not because of any other thing, because my battery was low. I was like, just drop that phone. You don't want to be checking this phone, and it's just so that your battery does not die on you when you get home, so you're able to pay the taxi guy, you know, do a phone transfer or something like that. But I did not listen. I kept checking. I heard a loud crash. Someone had used something to break in the car window, guys. I was terrified. I was shaking. It was like, what the hell just happened? When certain things happen to you, it's like it happens in a split second. Everything just happened so fast and everything. When he broke the window, I was terrified. I was like, what the hell? He was like, give me your phone. And I was like, please don't take my phone. This guy just kept on saying, give me your phone. I go, chook you. He had like a knife with him. And he kept on saying, I go, chook you. And the driver, he was like, no, give him the phone. I said, what? No, give him the what? You want to make it choke me? I'm like, please, don't take my phone. I thought, wait, I don't know. I was so stupid, and you don't even think straight, because I felt like I could give you something else, not my phone, you know? But I guess that was stupid to think, actually. So I made sure my phone was on, so I was pressing it, but I made sure I pressed the power button just so it goes blank, so that it's password protected. So I did that first, and then I handed the phone to them. And when I did that, they were like, you get any money? Give me your money. I'm like, I don't get any money. Jesus, it was bad. I can laugh about it right now because it happened quite some time ago, but the truth of the matter is that it's serious. So they're like, give me your money. And thankfully I had my handbag on the floor of the car. For some reason, I don't know why, so they did not see it, because I'm certain if they had seen me with a handbag, they would have taken it, which would have made my situation even worse, because I had my cards, I had my driver's license, I had basically everything in my handbag, and they would have taken that. Much worse for me. So I just gave them the phone, and when I said I didn't have money, so they just let me be. They left. I just guess they didn't want to take too much time with the process. The funny thing was that you guys will be wondering, like, were there not people around? There were people around. We were jam-packed actually. There was no movement. There were cars at my front. And my back, on the other lanes beside me and everything, but no one said anything. I'm so certain that they definitely saw, but they said nothing, and I do not blame them actually. Who would want to put themselves in danger? So yeah, and I was just feeling so terrible. When they left, I was just sitting at the back seat with shattered glass all over me. I had like tiny cuts on my thighs and everything. Oh god, I felt so bad. And so the driver was like, I should come to the front seat, and then I came to the front seat, and then he said, give me your bag. He helped me hide my bag, I think underneath his seat or something like that. He just helped me hide my bag and everything. I was shaking, guys. I was shaking. It was a bad experience. And guys, just calm down. No, this is not the end of the story, so just come along with me. So I was shaking, and then when I got home, I have a small phone. It does not browse, it does not access the internet, so I have a small phone. So when I got home, I kept on dialing my number. I kept dialing my number and dialing my number and dialing my number. It was on. And I was like, as long as this phone is on, I'm going to keep on dialing this number. I'm going to keep on dialing this number. So I kept dialing it. They did not pick till they finally called me back. And I'm like, what? And that made me feel hopeful. I was like, oh my god, I'm finally going to get my phone back, you know. There's a possibility I'm going to get my phone back, you know. So when they called me back, they said they arrested some boys around Anthony, which was the area where my phone got stolen. So they arrested some boys around that area, and they were able to recover my phone, but I had to tell them some information so that they will be able to know if the phone is actually mine. So they started asking me my name, they asked me where I stay, they asked me what the password of the phone was. They asked a couple of questions, and I did not answer any one of them. Actually, even my name, I was still not going to answer that. I know it's not like major information, but I was just not going to give them that. They kept asking, where do you stay, what's the password of the phone? So when they asked me the password of the phone, I'm like, why are you asking me that? They were like, to show that the phone is mine. And I'm like, the phone is mine. Just tell me where to meet up with you so that I'll give you, and definitely I'm going to come with necessary the necessary things to prove that the phone is actually mine. They were like, they already know the password of my phone, and that's how they're able to call me with the phone. They wanted me to think that they had my phone password, when what they did was they took out my SIM and put it in another phone, and that was how they were able to call me back. So they were like, they have my phone password already, that they don't need the information, they're just asking me to confirm that the phone is mine and all of that. I'm like, I beg. To everything they asked me, I was like, just calm down, tell me where to meet up with you, and then I'm definitely going to bring all necessary documents to prove that the phone is mine. And that was basically what I kept on saying till they got tired and they just stopped asking me. And then they told me that, I think he told me his name was Mr. something, just Mr. A, let's say Mr. Why am I even trying to hide his identity? I cannot remember, I think that's why. So let's just say Mr. A. He said his name is Mr. A, that I should come to the police station in Ikeja the next day and all of that. Risky, I think. But after that conversation I had with them, I kept calling the phone, but I could not reach the phone any longer. They had probably switched it off or something like that. So the next day I had 2 police officers from the island come with me to the mainland, to the police station, where they asked me to meet up with them. And when I got to the police station, they said nobody by the name Mr. A worked there. Like, what the hell is this? I kind of knew, or I kind of guessed that it may still be the thieves calling me, but you know, when you're so hopeful, you do not want to believe any other thing. So I was like, no, I'm getting my phone and all of that. That's why I actually said, okay, if it's true that they actually had my phone, I don't want to miss the opportunity. I want to go back and get it. Actually, I think the saddest part about losing your phone is not the phone itself, but the information and the fact that someone has that much of your information, that much of your data. That's the saddest thing about misplacing your phone, or your phone getting stolen from you. So when I went there, I met some police officers. They started telling me they were no help, basically. All they did was tell me their own stories about how they got robbed also. I'm like, what? They said one of them said he was in a bus and some thieves came to rob the bus, that they knew he was a police officer, but that did not matter to them. They still robbed the bus and were able to escape with it. They said I should go and make sure that I withdraw all my money and all of that there's nothing they can do. But one of them was like, okay, I should just make sure that that when they switch on the phone, I don't know, he asked for my number or something, and he said that when they switch on the phone, that they'll be able to track the phone or something like that, and all of that. Oh god. So the previous night, which was when the theft happened, I'd already called my bank to block my account and everything and all of that. So when I went to the police station, I just found like basically there was nothing I could do. Then I remembered one of my friend that time it was the iPhone 11, and that was the latest iPhone in 2020, iPhone 11. So one of my friend got the same phone, and the week she got it got stolen. And the next week she came with the same phone, and I thought she was able to recover it. So what I did was I called her. I was like, okay, so what's up, how far, like how were you able to get your phone back? She was like, I didn't get my phone back. I was like, what? She said, I bought another one. I'm like, what? Rich kids ain't me. But that made me give up the last bit of hope that I had, the last shred of hope. I gave up at that point actually, because it was so sad, guys. And the police officers, all they did was render me even more hopeless, guys. It was annoying. So what I did was I blocked my account and all of that. So I just went home. I was feeling so bad. I went to get another phone, a smaller phone that I could use in the meantime. I tried accessing my emails, but I found out that these people had already changed my email password because they had my phone number and were able to get messages with my phone number, which is sad. Like I said, the amount of information they have is scary. They went on my email and were searching password. They were kept searching password. I found this out later on. They kept searching password. I don't understand. I honestly, till this time, do not understand why they kept searching password. So guys, if you know, please leave a comment to tell me why they were searching for password in my email and everything. The funny thing and the good thing is that they did not take a dime from me. I was able to block my account before they were able to do that and all of that. So that was a Friday. Me going to the police station on the Saturday. I waited on Sunday. Then on Monday I went and got my number back, just so that they don't have calls, or so they don't get my phone calls, or so they don't get my messages and everything. So I went to get my my number back, went to my service provider to get access to my number, and yes, that was that, guys. It was very bad. It was a very sad, painful experience, but I'm going to tell you the moral lesson, and I felt like I wish someone had told me before this entire incident, is do not press your phone in traffic, especially at night. Don't. What to do? Hide your phone, hide your valuables, hide anything valuable to you, hide it properly where no one can easily tell, and do not press your phone, because I think it's the phone light that attracts them, guys. That's the moral lesson. I guess if I was not pressing my phone would have not gotten stolen and everything like that. I felt bad. It was a very terrible experience trying to get my contacts back, trying to get my data back, trying to get everything back. It was a very painful experience, but I'm over it. I'm good. The newer iPhones remain findable even when the phone is switched off. So I guess that's a good thing, because that was an iPhone 11 and it's not findable when it's off. But I think I have an iPhone 13 right now and it says phone is findable even when off. So I guess if my phone gets misplaced or stolen, I will be able to find my phone even if they switch it off. Hopefully. That is it. That is my story, and that is the lesson to be learned. If you've watched this video till this bit, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. That will really mean a lot to me, a whole lot to me. Give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you've not yet done that. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.